Hey guys, it's your good old buddy KBGiantsfan here. Ready to pick up off that last bonfire we just rested at? Well, I sure hope so. So, what I kind of wanted to mention before I get into this video a little bit more is that my sound... first things first, there's the level I'm at. I used those souls we used from defeating that samurai guy, you know, Ninja Boy. And leveled up a little bit, bought some arrows, did a couple things, so I figured I'd give you guys a look-see at where my character is actually at. So, right off the bat, I wanted to mention that the sound, I'm still having some sound issues with my capture equipment. It could be my PC, actually. My PC is getting pretty fucking old, so, wait, come over here and get this fucking guy first. Yeah, first things first, when you come to this area, make sure you kill that guy. Otherwise, he'll snipe at your ass, so. Anyway, I got some sound issues. They're still occurring, but for this one, I want to leave them in there and please let me know how you guys feel about the sound being off. Would you rather have no sound or sound that's off? Because to me, no sound at all is kind of better, but I don't know. So anyway, I'm doing an experiment here to see how you guys feel as I work out my kinks. And basically, we're exploring the first main area of the game. I don't think I need to bring too much into that put too much of that onto the table because you guys are pretty aware of where we're at. So this is the first main area of the game, and what I'm trying to do is bait these enemies out because right now, our shield fucking sucks. And one of my first main thoughts in this game is we got to get ourselves a good shield. So, for the first part, until we do get that good shield, which we're... Fuck you, dog. It's really not that far into the game that we actually acquire a pretty good shield, but we don't have it for now. So what I'm going to do is go through this shit quick and dirty. As quick as possible. Just go through. Who gives a fuck if I take damage? I'm just trying to get through it. So, that's my thought process here. Let's just take these fuckers down. Kill the enemies with any means possible, and we will worry about, you know, consequences, even though there's not really going to be very many for playing this style. But I'm really not too concerned with fancy-dancy gameplay. Anything cool, you know, right... Oh, fuck. Yeah, both of you are going to fucking follow me up here. You know what, dude? God damn, piss off, bitches. If you do have trouble with these guys, as you can see what I'm doing, you can go ahead and take them out with fireballs. But for this beginning area, like I mentioned a little while ago, you know, we don't have a good fuck you. We do not, I repeat, to me, it's so important that we get a good shield. And because our shield sucks right now, there ain't really much I can do about it besides go through this as fast as possible. So that is exactly my thought process. We'll kill these fucking pieces of shit over here. These guys should pose not really much of a threat to you at all. But we do actually have a threat that we have to deal with upstairs here. So, by the way, you go down those stairs that I was just at, that will be where the shortcut is going to open up. But we're not there yet, so I'll get into that later. But the first thing you want to do when you come up here is avoid this archer and kill this guy. Now, he will mutate into a big-ass, pretty ferocious monster, very similar to the first boss. So, I suggest just kill him right off, because then you don't have to worry about the mutation that he turns into, because that mutation can be a real pain in the ass. And I mean a real pain in the ass, so just kind of clearing out these guys. Nice and easy, nothing too complicated about this. And coming through here quick and dirty, it's not going to hurt you. It's even if you lose your ember, you know, your ember form, we are the Ashen One. Even if we lose our ember form in here, it's not really going to hurt us too much. So, just my serious suggestion, if you're coming through here for the first time and you want my tips, is to just get through it. I'm gonna guide you guys to a good shield, and once we get that good shield, we will be in a much better position than we are now. So, now that we cleared those enemies out and got the longbow, which is actually very useful. I'm not going to use it at this point, but it will come in handy later. So, go ahead and go rest back up at this bonfire. And if you do kill that mutating guy, by the way, if you let him mutate and kill him, I believe you get some decent rewards, but I'm not going to really worry about that quite yet, because as I said before, I'm probably going to stop mentioning it now. We need a good shield, so. Yeah. This guy right here, if you kill that guy just through a fireball, he's actually very much of a pain in the ass, because of that, when he rings that bell, it will, you know, pique the attention of certain other enemies, so as these guys right here. Otherwise, they will kind of be docile towards you, unless he rings that bell and brings your presence to their attention. So, what you really want to do is run up and kill that bell ringing fucker first. If you take out that bell ringing motherfucker first, you will be good to go. So, I'm just going ahead and killing these guys for some free souls. But, yep, our main goal at this stage of the game, not only to progress and unlock the first shortcut, and acquire a key. What we really are wanting to do is get a better primary weapon and get a good shield. So here's another one of those bell ringing guys. If you come in here and kill this guy first, whack, took him down. Now the other guys are going to remain docile, so we can kind of come up and whip their ass. Ooh, I'll take that item. Thank you very much. So, yeah. If you would have let the bell ringer wake these guys up, they would have all come at you at once, and that's not really a situation we want to deal with, especially at the level that our character is at, because we're actually pretty weak right here, in my opinion anyway. Some people feel, oh, you're strong enough right here to beat the whole game. Yeah, well, go ahead. You can have your fun doing that. I prefer to level up and utilize the equipment and levels and spells and all the other fun stuff that this game has to offer. Yeah, watch out for that guy who comes down the stairs and tries to ambush you. He's not so much of a big deal, even though he's hitting me quite a bit here, being a fucking brick. But I'll take a chug of Estus, and we will be on our way. And yeah, make sure you take that guy out too. Up here are the binoculars. These things are actually quite useful. I'll kind of get into how you can actually use them to actually benefit your character as it comes up. But, you know, for the most part, it's just a good thing to grab those and head back over here. So, I'm trying to think if we should actually move on at this point or hit up the bonfire again. I think the bonfire might be a better idea because we're going to have a couple of tough enemies we're going to have to deal with. So, I'm going to go ahead and recharge real quick and then go through this area the correct way. So, I know, guys. This is quick and dirty. I do apologize that the gameplay is very sloppy, but I'm not really worried about it right now. And I think it's cool. Also, the other reason that I wanted to have this sloppy gameplay in here is to show you guys that this place is very forgiving. You don't really have to be spot on here with your timing. You have to be spot on with parries or defense. You should be good to go if you come in here, as long as you don't make any huge mistakes. So, you know, just come through here, get your shit done. Once we acquire an item that I mentioned already a bunch of times in this video, and I said I wouldn't again. Once we acquire a certain specific item, we will be very prepared to move on and face the further adventures and also dangers that this game has to offer. So, I like to take that guy out with fireballs just because he's kind of a pain in the ass due to the shield that we are using. So, I mean, there probably are some measures I could have taken to acquire a better shield up at this point, but I don't really worry about that because there's stuff we can acquire so early on that that's really my first order of business, is to get our characters some good equipment so we can actually start, you know, advancing it. Because I've already acquired a couple of Titanite shards and things like that that we will use to upgrade our weaponry. And to me, the first order of business when you first start this game is to get in here, get some good shit, get some good weapons, get some good equipment, and then you start to tackle these bosses. Because if you go in there unequipped or ill-equipped, using the wrong shit, it's just going to add to frustration. It's not going to be fun. It's going to be irritating. And it's just, yeah, how I like to go about these games when you first start out. Let's get ourselves some equipment. So, the dragon puzzle is actually quite simple. You get up here and let the dragon breathe fire. He will take out these enemies for you, and he will actually clear a path. So, look at that. He's killing all those guys. We should get souls for all of them getting killed. We will deal with that dragon eventually. We will wipe him out, and then at that point we'll collect those items. And in realistic sense too, we don't even need to kill him to collect those items, but it's not something we want to do at this stage of the game, especially this stage of our character's development. So I'm going to kind of leave him be, not mess with him too much, and kind of work my way through here. So trying to get over here and get this knight's attention. What I'm trying to do is show you guys a trick here on how we can get the dragon to kill this fuck. Because at this stage, our character's kind of weak, and this guy is, oh, fuck you, is kind of a pain in the ass. And with my build, what I've got right now with my equipment, I do not really want to take him on one-on-one. Not that I couldn't do it. I mean, I could, but this is the easy way. Like I said, you know, I'm doing my best to try to show you guys ways to cheese through these enemies, cheese through the bosses, get through the hard parts as easily as possible, because that's kind of what I do. But it's not working out too well for me, so it looks like we're going to have to take him down head on. So if we really do have to deal with these knights at this stage with a shitty-ass primary weapon, actually I shouldn't say the axe is shitty, and a shitty-ass shield, what you do is you utilize your pyromancy, and, oh, fuck. Goddamn dragon got me from behind. Shit, run, motherfucker! But anyway, what we want to do to defeat this knight is utilize our pyromancy. So if I kind of hide here real quick, what I'm doing is trying to get him to non-aggravate towards me, so he'll head back to his patrol area. And if I do this right, it should work. He should have his back to me when I go back out there. Drink my last Estus flask. We'll be fine. There's a bonfire right ahead here, so don't worry about using your last Estus drink if you're at the same stage as I am. And utilize your pyromancy to defeat this knight. So, boom, bada bing, bada bomb. He is fucking done. Wow. Was that me saying what I just said? Ooh, we got his sword. Now that is quite a lucky drop at this stage in the game. But hey, man. You know, luck is part of this game when it comes to drops and shit like that, so. As it is said there are some enemies over there to deal with, and we will be there in a second to deal with them. But let's go ahead and hit up this bonfire first. And once we hit up that bonfire, then we will be good to go for the next area of exploration. So, take out this guy over here hiding in the shadows. And I want to pick up that item there. And I will do it. Yeah, fuck it. Let's just do it right now. I'm not worried too much about falling off. So, grab those fire bombs. Fire bombs are actually quite useful, too, in this area. So, once we have done that, we come up here and we will have accessed the next bonfire. So, woohoo! Pat yourself on the back, and we are very close to actually acquiring a shield and then our first main primary weapon that we're going to be using for, you know, a majority of the first stages of this game. So, hopefully, you guys will stick with me. I will pick up the next video right here at this bonfire. Hope you guys. Oh wait, let's go pick up that Titanite shard. So, I will pick up the next video right here at this bonfire. Hope you guys enjoyed this. Hey, thanks for watching. Peace out from my good old buddy, KBGiantsfan. Later, guys.